Hey guys, Chris here. If you guys were wondering, this is my third time recording this because every time I turned on this webcam, my mom decided to turn her stupid vacuum on. It's annoying. Very annoying. Anyways, I'm sorry about that, guys. Let's get right into it, yeah? Let's get right into this. Let's talk about quarterbacks, running backs, wide receivers, tight ends, kickers, and defense. If you guys look at my $3 I have here, I've been betting a lot into NBA. I've been losing a lot lately. Um, Zach Randolph just got me like 2 points right now. So thank you, Zach Randolph. Let's just get right into it. Andrew Luck. We'll go with the quarterbacks first, like always. Andrew Luck. You know what? No, I'm gonna start with the kickers and defense first, so I know what I have to play with. So the way I like to start off, by the way, guys, I don't know if I ever went over this, but I like to get my kicker defense out the way because it saves you a lot of money. So let's go. I think Vikings could be a pretty good play against Carolina, but I'll go with the Dolphins, and then a kicker. I'll go with Catanzaro. Be a good play. Tight ends. Okay. All right, start. All right, quarterbacks: Andrew Luck, Peyton Manning. Actually, a top seven. I give my check of approval to all seven of these right here. I like them all right here. Um, Dalton could also come out the gate and have a really good game against Tampa. I remember Flacco came out the gate and had a really good game against them, and I feel like this game could be similar. So I like that. Flacco against San Diego is a little tricky. I don't know if I like that matchup that much. That's a tricky matchup. I'm not gonna mess with that matchup. Is Drew Stanton still quarterback? I think Drew Stanton can have a really good game. I think Stanton's will be my sleeper this week. I have Stanton will be my sleeper. I think he'll have a really good game against Atlanta. So I think Fitzgerald too. I gotta find Fitzgerald's playing or whoever the receiver, Michael Floyd or Fitzgerald. I think have a really good game. So I'm gonna start one of them. Um, Going down the line here. Eli Manning, this is my value right here, just because he prevents really good value at 7,200. But I think I'll go with my boy Drew. No, I'll go with Manning. I'll go with Eli Manning. So those I feel like quarterback. Running backs. I think Charles will put up like 16, 17 points. I think Bell will give you a lot more. So I like Bell. Lacey's a tricky play against New England. I'd stay away from that play. Foster plays. This guy's a must start against Tennessee. So he's expensive, but I think I'll deal with it. I think I'll pick up Le'Veon Bell against New Orleans. I like Alfred Morris a lot too. Ingram too. I think Freddie Morris could have a better game though against Indy. Ellington a really good play too. I'll go Ellington. I think Ellington will have a really good game against Atlanta. C.J. Anderson also, he's a good guy who can put up some points. He's been putting up points lately, no matter the situation. Miami's defense is pretty tough, but he ran them over. So Anderson's a guy you might want to go with. I think Robinson bounces back this week. I think Jennings stomps on Jacksonville. So maybe I might want to go. Maybe I go. Maybe I take out Ellington and put in Jennings. Be cheaper. So I might do that. That looks pretty cool. Jennings, I think Jennings my value this week. He looks like a good play. I'm staying away from Latavius Murray until he can show me that he can be consistent. I feel like that game was just like a blow up game that just happened out of nowhere. Oh man, Trey Mason. Trey Mason also a really good pick. Man, I'm gonna go Trey Mason instead. I think Trey Mason's a really good play against Oakland. Like I say, week in week out, starting a running back against Oakland is never a bad idea. And for some value guys, I can't really find any. Sims could have a good matchup. Where's he at? Sims, Charles Sims. He's playing. He's questionable. 5,000. He's not a bad play at all. So Sims wouldn't be a bad idea. Yeah, so that's how I feel running back. Wide receivers, Thomas, Brown, Green, Nelson, Sanders, Hilton, Cobb, Beckham Jr. These top right here, I advocate all these starts from Beckham to Demaryius Thomas. Mike Evans, he puts up numbers all the time, but he might be he might not this week. I don't know. Something's telling me that he won't. So I might not. I think AJ Green's gonna have a really good game. I wonder how I could do this. AJ Green and T.Y. Hilton. I feel like that's an awesome matchup. What can I get? Can I get Beckham Jr. in there too? No, I couldn't. Wish I could. I think they're both gonna have really good games. Where's Beckham? I think Beckham Jr. is gonna have a really good game too. Oh, Jarvis Landry and Mike Wallace, I think, are gonna have really good games. Josh Gordon, I think, will continue to have, he will continue to do good. How many points did he get last week? 16. Oh yeah, they played Atlanta last week. Yeah, 16 points is pretty damn good. I like him. Other guys, LaFell, maybe against Green Bay, maybe. Edelman, I think Edelman will also be targeted a lot. I think Gronkowski is going to have a giant game against them. Jarvis Landry, I like you a lot, so I'm going to go with him. Jarvis Landry. Is Larry Fitzgerald playing, is the question. If Larry Fitzgerald is playing, then I might want to go with Larry Fitzgerald. Is he here? If Larry Fitzgerald plays, he's a really good play against Atlanta. Yeah, if he plays. So we're gonna go with the assumption that he's playing this week. So I like Fitzgerald and Green, and Landry. Benjamin, good play too. I think Benjamin's a really good play. Or yeah, I just saw your ass. Benjamin's a good play as well. John Brown can get some big plays. Ruben Randall's a sleeper for me. They play Jacksonville. Anything can happen against Jacksonville. Charles Johnson, I'll advocate Charles Johnson as my sleeper pick. He's he's cheap, and he's been looked at a lot by Teddy Bridgewater, so it wouldn't be a bad pick. Marquise Colston has been having good games. He had a touchdown last week. Him and Kenny Stills are our value picks. So if you want to pick a Saint receiver, I advocate one of them. Tight end, just get right in it. You know, these top five I think are going to do really good. I could go a little cheaper though, so I'll go a little cheaper, and I'll get Dwayne Allen, and I'll get a cheaper kicker. Because if Dwayne Allen comes back, he's gonna have a good game. Kobe Finner didn't do jack shit against freaking he didn't do shit against Jacksonville. Damn, all these kickers are fourth. Josh Scobie. Do I really want to be desperate and start Josh Scobie? Did I ever advocate that? No, that's horrible. I'm never. No. You know what? Let's look at some more sleepers. Gates, good play. Just can go Gates. Gates is a good play. Donald's a good play. Tim Wright can have a magical touchdown as well. Mercedes Lewis, I think, is that. You know what? I like Mercedes Lewis a lot. I'm going Mercedes Lewis. I think he's a good play against Jacksonville. If he's activated this week, I think he's a really good play. Those passing touchdowns is just a weakness of that defense, and I think they have to be exposed some way. So, come on, Mercedes Lewis. Have a good game. And then a kicker. I'm still going to go cheap with Catanzaro. And then maybe I can upgrade somewhere with 700. I don't think so. I'll fix it up later, but this is what my lineup looks like so far. I like it. It looks pretty cool. So, anyways, if you guys have any thoughts, feel free to leave them in the comments below. If you guys like my content, feel free to subscribe. I've been up to 57 subscribers, which is amazing considering I only started with like 13 or 2. I did not have a lot. I don't know how this all started, but it's growing, and I like that it's growing. And some of you guys email me, and I appreciate it. Chris Solanzaro, I'm just going to give you a shout out because you constantly email me in a good way. I appreciate it. I like it a lot. I like helping. So I'm going to leave my email in the description. If you guys have any more questions, feel free to email me. Anyways, bye-bye, guys.